Good evening, everyone. Welcome to my channel, Kindred Souls of Brooklyn. You know, folks, I'm standing here in Florida, and when you move to Florida, one of the things that people always talk about is missing like the Brooklyn food and the Brooklyn supermarkets. I mean, we tend to go to Publix down here. You got Walmart, but you kind of miss like the neighborhood type supermarkets. And I grew up going to Key Food on 11th Avenue, between 10th and 11th and Prospect Avenue. And I was shocked and awed driving on I-4 close to Disney World, and I saw a sign advertising for a Key Food. I mean, we're down here for 2 years, and we still have our Key Food card, but we had to check this out. This is about 30 minutes west of Disney World, and we're in Winter Haven, and here we are at a Key Food. I mean, if you see right behind me, Key Food, and I didn't realize they were in Florida. They've made their way down to Florida. In fact, there's about 10 or 20 stores down here in Florida. So I thought I'd check it out. Thought it'd be a cool video. Even wore my Nathan shirt here. And I'm thinking maybe there's gonna be some New York products in here, because when you move down to Florida, that's the first thing people miss. You know, they don't miss the winters, but they miss the bagels and the Italian ices and maybe the potato salad. So I'm gonna go check this out. I'll bring you guys along. So once again, we're in Winter Haven. Stay tuned for a Key Food video. Key Food has come to Florida. If you come into Disney World or SeaWorld or Universal, wherever, you got a Key Food right nearby. So stay tuned for something fun. So again, this is kind of something that's kind of a weird thing. This is the outside of the Key Food. Now, if you know, obviously if anyone who's come down to Florida knows that all of the supermarkets down here pretty much are, you don't really see, I don't know, it's kind of a weird thing. You come from Brooklyn and you're used to going into those corner delis, and you know, everything isn't perfect, the roof isn't perfect. I mean, Publix is great, Walmart is great down here, but you kind of miss that little, I don't know, there's something about that old-fashioned type of look that gives you that Brooklyn feeling to it. So this is what attracted me to it. So we're gonna go in and take a look. So like I said, stay tuned. So looking at the outside, my first thought here, as well as the other ones, is that what I feel like we're missing here is one of those horses, you know, you put the 50 cents into, or like one of those little boats, you know, the little vending machines that the kids go on. I'm feeling like we really need this here, because this really, this is what I'm missing. I feel like this looks like the Key Food in Sheepshead Bay maybe. But here we go, going. One odd thing, the date is August 2nd today. I'm actually got my mask back on. The Delta variant's kind of going a little crazy here down in Florida. Have been vaccinated, but I think in this Key Food they're requiring everybody to wear a mask. So I'm gonna go with the program here. Can you guess where I work? Tough guess, right? All right, stay tuned. So wow, holy cow, I'm going into the store. You could definitely get a Brooklyn feel, that this is a Brooklyn supermarket. I mean, it definitely has the feel of a Brooklyn supermarket. Unlike Publix, which is, again, like I said, very sanitized. You have like the signs up here, just by the way the vegetables are put out. I mean, very clean, very well stocked. I mean, but I definitely get I've been in a lot of supermarkets down here in Florida, and I've never had the Brooklyn feeling. I mean, if you guys come down to Florida and for whatever reason you're missing like the feel of a Brooklyn store, this particular Key Food is definitely it. I mean, I feel like I'm in Brooklyn. I feel like I've been transported back to Brooklyn. Just walking around here, looking at the packaging. I mean, shoot, this is what I grew up with. Like I said, Prospect Avenue, between 10th and 11th. How many times I've been in that Key Food? I mean, it was an older Key Food. It's been more modernized now, but you just get that feeling like they're just utilizing all the space. And it's just a certain kind of feeling. Just those signs alone up there, wow. Boy, does that take me back, seeing that. Holy cow. So let's just see if we could find any Brooklyn products. So right off the bat, of course, I come to the hot dog section first. We've got our classic soubrette hot dogs. Of course, they've got the Nathan's hot dogs and sauerkraut. So here's our first Brooklyn products of the trip here. So it definitely has a Brooklyn feel to me. And we have like the candles here, you know, the memorial candles, like the Catholic candles, and the, you know, you typically see these only in Brooklyn. We are in an area here where I'm noticing that it's, you know, it's an ethnic neighborhood. Brooklyn is, and I'm noticing like a lot of the spices and like I said, those candles. You really don't see those in Publix, or, you know, some little Walmarts might have them, but definitely a feel of a Brooklyn supermarket as you go up and down. It's kind of funny because You know, if you compare this to a Publix, this doesn't really compare to a Publix. Publix is bigger, it's fancier. They've got a lot more deals going on. The prices here are a little higher, but it's in terms of like, if you just feel like you want to just come home to something. And sometimes, you know, obviously, you know, you move and you go to Florida and it's nice and it's sunny and all that, but sometimes you just want to walk down memory lane. And sometimes going through a store like this, even a store I've never been to before, it just, you know, the memories just cascade back to you of all the, you know, the block parties that you had. And, you know, I think at Prospect Avenue between 10th and 11th, as I mentioned, and we used to always have block parties out there. My friends who were watching could vouch for that. We would bring in the King Kong ride, and we would bring in, I remember Assemblyman Joe Ferris was in office at that point, and he was really good with the kids. He had all these games that you could, when you were having a block party, you could pick up like the knock hockey games, and you'd get the tennis nets you could set up on the street, and he'd give you the permit to open up the hydrant, and it was just really, really nice. So it kind of brings back all of those memories for me personally. I'm sure for you guys too. So again, a lot of interesting products here that you don't see in Publix. Look at this one, it's a Jamaica spice bun. You don't really see that anywhere. So you have a lot of the ethnic foods like that. You have the Ventaglini cookies, which I haven't seen outside of Brooklyn. Just a lot of things. Well, I'm hoping that they might have something like some more of the bread stuff. Again, a lot of the ethnic products that you won't really see in a Publix. What's really nice here too, you got a lot of the Goya products that is very famous in New York. So they do carry a host of products that you just don't see in the Publix and the Walmarts. So this is kind of interesting. Haven't seen any bagels yet, but they got this machine, 4 for $1, with these French rolls, and they come out nice and hot. So that's kind of interesting. Haven't seen that anywhere before. Wow, and here we are, folks. Here's the jackpot. We have an authentic Brooklyn type deli. I mean, Publix does have something like this, but it's kind of like you got the chairs right in there. You could order your sandwiches and just eat right there, but this looks pretty cool. So this is nice. You kind of have all your hot food here. You can do like a sandwich, and you can do or a hot plate. They got some of the prices up there, $7.99 for a hot plate. And then you have you got empanadas over here. So there you go, some pork empanadas. Look at all that good stuff. One big surprise. I'm at the deli here, and they don't have Boar's Head. I mean, Boar's Head was founded in Brooklyn, and Key Food, if I didn't mention it already, Key Food was founded in Brooklyn, April 20th, 1937. But I'm very surprised that we don't have the Boar's Head products here. Very surprising. But wow, something very surprising right here. I mean, where do you see this in a supermarket today? Lord bless this food. You have, you know, Jesus at the Last Supper. Just an odd thing. Why is 13 considered an unlucky number? Judas was the 13th one at the Last Supper. But you wouldn't see that in a Publix, that's for sure. Very interesting. But yeah, very surprising. They got the Kretschmar cold cuts in here. That's very surprising. I thought I'd be definitely finding Boar's Head in here for sure, because Publix carries Boar's Head, and you can't be more Brooklyn than Boar's Head products. But all right, we got to give them a ding on that one. I got to give them a ding. There's no bagels here. There's no Bialys, but here's something that I got to give 4 stars to. You guys know, who watch my channel, I'm a huge, tremendous Coca-Cola fan. But secondary to Coke, and something I have not seen down here, maybe in Walmart here and there, they carry Royal Crown Cola. Royal Crown Cola is darn good. And look at this, 99 cents for a big 64-ounce Royal Crown Cola. So I'm gonna definitely get me one of these, because to me, Aussie Cola, Royal Crown Cola, brings back a lot of memories. Before, for years and years and years, the New York Mets, I'm a big New York Mets fan, had Royal Crown Cola at Shea Stadium. And now, of course, they have Coke, but it's just, that brings back memories. So I gotta give them some 5 stars for that, because not only do they have it in the 64-ounce bottle, they have it in the can as well. Yeah, so over here, so you could expect Entenmann's cake. So they do have the Entenmann's cake. But big disappointment on the bread. I was really hoping to come in here and find some some really good bagels, some really good bialys, or at least some kind of representation of it. But they got the Cuban bread. They have like the hot roll thing I showed you. So a little disappointed on that end of it. But overall, like I said, it's just a feel, you know, just coming in here and reliving some of those memories. It's always a good thing. Alrighty, everybody. So I hope you enjoyed that video to a trip to Key Food here in Winter Garden, Florida. They were really nice inside there, really nice people. Like I said, if you're missing Key Food and you're in Florida visiting, come on down. There's more than one location. Just happened to go to this one, which is right off Colonial Drive, only about 30 minutes from Disney World. So hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please drop me a line, subscribe, and let me know what you thought. So for now, this is Al signing off from Central Florida. Miss you guys. Love you. See you real soon on the next video. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.